Hey Bougie click. Welcome to my deep dive into the world of toxic friend groups, particularly those that revolve around the infamous mean girl phenomenon. Inspired by the age-old adage birds of a feather flock together, we explore how similar traits and behaviors can bring people together but also lead to harmful dynamics. In today's video, we'll uncover the anatomy of mean girl groups, their power struggles, and passive-aggressive tactics, and take a closer look at a real-life case study involving Taylor Swift and Blake Lively. So, grab your popcorn and let's unravel the dark side of human socialization.
I'ma make you a fan.
Birds of a feather, the toxic reality of mean girl friend groups. Birds of a feather flock together is an age-old adage that highlights how people with similar traits, interests, or behaviors tend to stick together. While this can foster a sense of belonging and mutual support, it can also lead to the formation of toxic friend groups, especially when those traits are less than desirable. Enter the world of mean girls, a phenomenon that epitomizes the darker side of human socialization. The anatomy of a mean girl group. Mean girl groups are often characterized by a combination of harmful dynamics that make them a breeding ground for toxicity. These groups tend to exhibit certain behaviors and traits that reinforce their negative impact. Manipulation and control. The queen bee and her loyal followers often use emotional manipulation to maintain their power and control within the group. Exclusivity and gossip. These groups thrive on exclusivity, creating an us versus them mentality. Gossip and rumors are their currency, used to establish social hierarchies and ostracize outsiders. Negative reinforcement. Toxic behaviors such as bullying, backstabbing, and undermining are not only tolerated but often celebrated and rewarded within the group. Power and the mean girl mentality. Mean girls thrive on the power and control that come with their status. For these individuals, the benefits of being at the top of the social hierarchy outweigh the negative consequences. They revel in the attention, influence, and sense of superiority that their role affords them. Here are some reasons why mean girls may resist change. Sense of identity. Being a mean girl becomes a significant part of their identity. It defines their social standing and personal interactions. Control and influence. Mean girls often enjoy the control and influence they have over others. The ability to manipulate social situations and wield power can be intoxicating. Fear of vulnerability. Embracing change would demand that mean girls confront their vulnerabilities. This means acknowledging their flaws and the possibility of being judged or rejected, which can be daunting for individuals who are accustomed to projecting strength and dominance. Reinforcement from the group. The toxic dynamics within the group reinforce mean behaviors. Other members may praise or validate the queen bee's actions, making it even harder to break free from the cycle. Passive-aggressive behavior, the subtle art of manipulation. Mean girls are often masters of passive-aggressive behavior, using subtle tactics to undermine and control others without direct confrontation. Some common passive-aggressive behaviors include backhanded compliments. These are disguised insults that appear as compliments but are intended to belittle or demean the recipient. Silent treatment, ignoring or excluding someone as a way to punish or manipulate them. Gossip and rumors, spreading false or exaggerated information to damage someone's reputation while maintaining an appearance of innocence. Sabotage, deliberately undermining someone's efforts or success in a covert manner. These passive-aggressive tactics allow mean girls to maintain their power and control while avoiding direct conflict, making it difficult for others to call out their behavior. The use of passive-aggressive tactics by mean girls serves as a cunning strategy that enables them to exert power and maintain control without engaging in overt confrontations. By employing subtle forms of manipulation, such as backhanded compliments, gossip, or silent treatment, they create an atmosphere of tension and uncertainty that leaves their peers feeling vulnerable and confused. This indirect approach not only shields them from direct accountability but also complicates the efforts of others to address or call out their behavior. As a result, those on the receiving end may feel isolated or reluctant to speak up, further entrenching the mean girl's dominance within their social circles. This insidious dynamic perpetuates a cycle of fear and compliance, allowing the mean girls to thrive without facing the consequences of their actions. Case study: Taylor Swift and Blake Lively. Taylor Swift and Blake Lively's friendship began in 2015 when Lively shared a photo from a L'Oreal campaign that cheekily referenced Swift's Bad Blood music video. Despite initial fan speculation of shade, Lively quickly clarified her admiration for Swift, and the two soon became inseparable. Their bond grew stronger over the years, with Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, attending Swift's famous 4th of July parties and even featuring their children in Swift's music. The Mean Girls label. The Mean Girls label attached to Taylor Swift and Blake Lively's friendship stems from several instances and interactions that have raised eyebrows. One notable example is the recent controversy involving Lively's film It Ends With Us and her co-star and director, Justin Baldoni. Baldoni filed a lawsuit against Lively, accusing her of using her friendship with Swift to pressure him into accepting her script changes. This incident led to social media users labeling Lively and Swift as mean girls who use their fame and influence to manipulate others. Another instance that fueled the mean girls narrative was Swift's alleged shady tactics in the music industry. Swift has been accused of sabotaging her musical rivals by pulling underhanded moves on the charts. Swift has been accused of manipulating the charts to maintain her top position. Critics have pointed to instances where Swift released multiple versions of the same song or album, including remixes and deluxe editions, to boost sales and streaming numbers. This tactic, while not illegal, has been seen as a way to game the system and ensure her continued success at the expense of other artists. The situation with Olivia Rodrigo further complicated Swift's image. Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo's relationship started off on a positive note, with Taylor mentoring Olivia and even gifting her a ring. However, things took a turn when Olivia's debut single Driver's License soared to the top of the charts, leading to rumors of a rift between the two. Swift's team accused Rodrigo of copyright infringement. Rodrigo was forced to give up millions of dollars in royalties and retroactively credited Swift and her collaborators on several songs. Olivia's 2024 album Guts has tracks like Vampire that fans believe are about Taylor, though Olivia has not confirmed this. Despite the rumors, Taylor was seen passive-aggressively cheering for Olivia at the 2024 Grammys, furthering her reputation as a mean girl. The controversy surrounding Taylor Swift's relationship with Matt Healy also added fuel to the fire. Taylor Swift and Matt Healy, the frontman of the 1975, had a brief but intense romance in the summer of 2023. Their relationship was highly publicized, and Taylor even referenced it in her 2024 album, The Tortured Poets Department, with songs like But Daddy, I Love Him and Guilty as Sin believed to be inspired by their fling. Healy has been criticized for making sexist and racist comments. During an appearance on the Adam Friedland Show podcast, Healy laughed at and joined in on jokes mocking rapper Ice Spice's ethnicity, which led to widespread backlash. During the same podcast appearance, Healy made body-shaming remarks, referring to Ice Spice as a chubby Chinese lady and making other derogatory comments about her appearance. Healy participated in mocking various accents, including Chinese, Hawaiian, and Japanese accents, which many listeners found offensive and racist. Healy also made comments about masturbating to somebody just getting brutalized, which was widely criticized as inappropriate and insensitive. In interviews following the backlash, Healy displayed a defensive attitude, suggesting that those who were offended were either deluded or lying about their feelings. He also implied that the controversy didn't matter and that it wasn't affecting his fans as much as people thought. Despite Healy's apology, the incident left a stain on Swift's reputation due to her association with him because birds of a feather flock together. Blake Lively, on the other hand, has had her own issues. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds began dating in 2011, shortly after meeting on the set of Green Lantern. At the time, Reynolds was still legally married to Scarlett Johansson, although they were separated. The timing of their relationship raised eyebrows and led to speculation about the overlap between Reynolds' marriages. In 2012, Lively and Reynolds got married at Boone Hall Plantation in South Carolina, a venue with a history of slavery. The choice of location sparked backlash, with critics accusing the couple of being insensitive to the plantation's dark past. In 2020, Reynolds publicly apologized for the decision, calling it a giant fucking mistake and acknowledging the need to be more aware of systemic racism, like it wasn't already obvious. She was involved in a public feud with her Gossip Girl co-star Leighton Meester, which reportedly stemmed from professional jealousy and personal differences. Lively's relationship with her Gossip Girl co-star Leighton Meester was reportedly fraught with tension. The two actresses were said to have avoided each other on set, leading to rumors of a feud. While they played best friends on screen, their off-screen relationship was far from amicable. Lively has faced criticism for some of her comments in interviews, which have been perceived as arrogant or dismissive. For example, she once downplayed the significance of her acting career, stating that she never wanted to be famous and only pursued acting as a hobby. Most recently, Lively has been embroiled in a legal battle with her It Ends With Us co-star and director, Justin Baldoni. Lively accused Baldoni of sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment during the film's production. Baldoni, in turn, filed a lawsuit against Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, accusing them of defamation and attempting to destroy his reputation. Together, these incidents have contributed to the Mean Girls label that has been attached to their friendship, painting a picture of two influential women who are willing to use their power to get what they want. The impact of toxic friend groups. Toxic friend groups, like the one Swift and Lively are perceived to be part of, can have a significant impact on the individuals involved and those around them. These groups often create an environment where negative behaviors are encouraged and reinforced, leading to a cycle of manipulation, deceit, and emotional harm. In the case of Swift and Lively, their friendship has not only affected their personal reputations but also the professional lives of those they interact with, such as Baldoni. Conclusion. While the friendship between Taylor Swift and Blake Lively may appear glamorous and enviable on the surface, it serves as a cautionary tale of how toxic friend groups can form and the damage they can cause. The Mean Girls label attached to their bond highlights the importance of being mindful of the company we keep and the behaviors we encourage in our friendships. After all, birds of a feather may flock together, but it's up to us to ensure that our flock is one that uplifts and supports, rather than tears down and manipulates. As we conclude our exploration of the toxic reality of mean girl friend groups, we hope this video has shed light on the insidious nature of these dynamics. It's crucial to be mindful of the company we keep and the behaviors we encourage in our friendships. Remember, while birds of a feather may flock together, it's up to us to ensure that your flock uplifts and supports rather than tears down and manipulates. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the complexities of human relationships. Thank you for watching and stay kind. What do you think? Do birds of a feather flock together? Let me know in the comments section. Stay bougie. Follow and support me. All links in bio. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check description for more info. New episodes every day.